Hey everyone, ¿cómo está? Habari zenu, uhoro wanyu, guten Tag, and all that other stuff. Hope everyone's having a happy week. Today we're doing a little bit of a different setup on my balcony. I wanted to come to you guys, and this is my official goodbye TikTok video, if you will. Hopefully you guys have found me on this account. I had a few friends post up my Toodles TikTok video and let you guys know what's going on, why I just disappeared. You guys know why I disappeared, but I wanted to know where to find me. I have been trying to, since TikTok disappeared for 24 hours, give or take, I've been very much urging my followers to go find me in other places, but I'll get to that in a second. So as you all know, I've been on this app. By this app I mean TikTok, okay? I've been on this app since 2020. Around the same time all of us joined TikTok, so lockdown, bored.
Shh. Sometimes I drink water to surprise my liver. And then boom, back to work, bitch.
But then I found the most amazing community on that app. I found my way through a lot of things. There's a lot of emotional growth there, a lot of psychological advice. I was able to wake up from the left. I literally left the left because of TikTok. I don't know if I would have without. I probably would have. It would have taken me a bit longer.
What's up, guys? I want all the Trump supporters to stand up, like, comment Trump 2020, and share this video.
I'm a proud African immigrant living in Florida.
I'm just here to bring the facts. I'm not worried about your feelings. It's the way that y'all react. It goes way beyond the killings.
I changed my registration for voting 2 months out into the election, and that's because of the things I experienced in general, okay? TikTok is where I learned the shenanigans of BLM and the whole hoax that it is and all that stuff. It's where I got so much hate from the left because of my opinions, because of who I'm married to. It's where I experienced racism for the first time in my entire life in America, from people who looked like me.
Done with you. I'm so motherfucking done with you. Can't believe the awful shit you put me through. How the hell did I?
It's not funny, Ed. Hey, shut up!
Doubling down on it. It's the first time I experienced racism from Pan-Africans. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. 2020 was a crazy time. It's also where I met my husband, and that I will always be grateful to that app, because if he wasn't a creator, a conservative creator who was a former Democrat, if I wasn't a conservative creator who was a former Democrat, we would not have met.
Because we're gay. No, not because we're gay.
This needs to happen. You guys listen, ever since Joe Biden got in, it's just been like everything sucks now. Hope is gone. We get little glimpses when Trump comes to talk, or when one of us gets a really good stitch. This little thing that y'all are doing right now has brought me more hope than a lot of things have this year. I feel that you owe it to your country at this point. I also heard a rumor that one or both of you might be in Texas in July. I want to throw out there that I am ordained on the internet.
And I know I'm not the only person who's met their spouse on TikTok. A lot of people have. So for all its bad qualities, for all the censorship, for all the porn, because I'm gonna post this on YouTube so I can say this, that this app pushes, it has done a lot of good as well. Now that being said, I have lost, I don't know how many accounts. Honestly, you guys, I've lost count. Hey, if I said counting just my accounts, just me, right, I'm gonna say at least 10, onwards of 10, because, and then that's the other thing, every time I try to make a backup, because every conservative knows our accounts are always just on the edge, on the verge of a suspension or a ban. So it's always a good idea to have a backup account. I've been trying to make a backup account since my second big account got taken down sometime in March. I think it was the beginning of March or the end of March. I really don't remember, guys. I've lost touch. I think it was the end of March. At almost 200,000 followers. It must have been mass reported because once again, TikTok has updated its guidelines and its CGVs, and it's almost like breathing the wrong way can get you banned. So before, you used to get a strike, maybe 2 strikes, 3, a warning. Then after the warning, you're like, oh, I need to be careful, right? This time there's nothing. There was no warning, no strike, nothing. Just boop, and I'm gone. And this is mark you doing account checks, I think every 3 days or so, just to make sure everything was in good standing, okay? And I just woke up and boom, it was gone. Luckily, I had a backup account, which I created toward the end of last year, around September-ish, because again, I was getting mass reported by some woman, some racist woman on here, gatekeeping African earrings from white people, which was, I was like, girl, shut up, you know? So that backup was doing really well. We were on the brink of essentially 100,000 more, give or take, right? Boom, it went down. So, and before, in the last 2 months or so, between April and now, I have been creating backup accounts just to be on the safe side, because I had a feeling these things have happened so many times. I'm just anticipating it to happen. Every time I create a backup account, it has gone down within, the shortest one was 3 days. It was up for 3 days, I kid you guys not, and it went down. It was crazy. I kept making videos saying, oh, here's my new backup, here's my new backup. And by the time that backup video was seen and people were clicking on the profile, it was already gone. So they were like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was my IP address, so I even used a VPN, nothing, still went down. The most recent backup account I made wasn't even political content. I was staying away from political content on purpose, just to test the waters, and still it went down. So I was like, something is going on TikTok. TikTok, you guys, if I had the money, I'm telling you all, if I had the money, I would sue TikTok. Okay, I would sue them. But I've spent enough money on litigation, and I'm gonna get into that another day. It's a completely different scenario, but it is ridiculous how much censorship is on that app. Meanwhile, you have people like Ginty and all these other leftist creators and the Harry Seasons making bank, right? They're making a lot of money. I have been demonetized since 2021, around March or something, because of violating guidelines. So this wasn't even a money-making venture for me. I just made content because I loved making content, because I feel like my voice is very important in this space as an immigrant, not on the left. Anyways, so that's what's been happening. So finally I took the politicrats down a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, well, I guess I'm done now, right? I still have my family account, but it's on private for obvious reasons. With all the mass reporting going on, I want to protect it, so it's just there. We are not really posting as much because, again, it's a family account, and since my husband and I have a long distance marriage, we don't post as often, so it's kind of on hold for now. But then we have something coming up in the works for you guys. Just hold on, be patient. Now, I will say that I have loved the connections I've made. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. Like I said, this app wasn't even about the money. It's never been about the money. Ever since my big account went down, my first big account went down. Honestly, everything went down after that, but at least I had another account and people kind of found me. Some of my people found me. Some of my original African Hippie family members found me, but for the most part, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Guidelines have changed. The algorithm has changed. It's a lot more easier to get banned now. So it's really gone to crap. And that's my accounts. Me and my husband's joint accounts, we've lost at least 6. At least. So in total, I'm talking upwards of almost 20 accounts I've lost on this app. So I'm just done. I'm tired. Some of my mutuals were able to find me on Facebook. I don't know how. I guess because we have mutual friends. So we found each other that way. You guys find me on Instagram here. That's my account. And we have our Politicrats account, which by the way also got taken. This is our follow-up account. This is last year, October, we had grown our Instagram, grown to 40,000. And for those who know, it's really hard to grow on Insta. It's really hard unless you are boosting your posts or something. Also, cause completely organic growth. And then it went down. No explanations, no warnings, nothing. So we have to start over. It's been frustrating, but we are finally gaining traction. So find us here on Politicrats. We also have obviously Threads. It looks like Mark Zuckerberg might have been serious about the freedom of speech, because the kind of stuff I see on Threads, I should have been banned by now. I like trolling the lefties on Threads because it looks like all the lefties, once Elon bought X, all the leftards moved to Threads. And of course, we're on X. Here's our Politicrats account, and this is my African Hippie account. Don't expect a lot of content from my African Hippie account. It's just there because it's there. Most of the content goes to our Politicrats. I just post wherever, sometimes, you know. And of course, I do some YouTube shorts every now and then. I think I'm gonna put my efforts into more YouTube long form videos. I love making content, you guys. It's something I never thought I would do, but I do love it. I do enjoy it. And again, it's not about the money, because if it were, I would not be here, right? It's about the connections I've made and having a voice, because some of the times I just look at these freaking videos online, and even on YouTube now, I'm there, I'm just like, no, you know. I am known to comment on Instagram and gain a lot of enemies. It is what it is, but I speak my truth. God, I hate saying that word, my truth. I hate the phrase my truth, but I like giving my opinion on things because I feel like it's a space that's not been discovered yet. There are not a lot of immigrants, African immigrants, who are conservative and outspoken. There are a lot of immigrants who are conservative, but they're not outspoken, and I don't blame them, because again, the ugly of TikTok is the bullying, you know, the mass reporting, the banning, the cancellation, the doxing. It's crazy. It literally takes one person with a huge account on TikTok to make a video about you, just mention you in passing to their followers. If that's like how we lost one of our accounts, Modern Warrior, back in 2021. My husband and I made a video against him, and they can never rebut you intellectually. They cannot argue ideologically, so they cancel you. He made one single video to his followers. He had, I think, upwards of 2 million at the time. It took not more than 5 hours, and all our accounts were gone. Literally, the accounts were all gone, and that's how fragile TikTok can be. You know, that's why I said I missed 2020, because we would go head to head with big creators on the left, and we would, you know, debate, and no one would get banned because we're having a conversation. We can disagree, but that was it. So again, the ugly side of TikTok has been really, really ugly. Really, really ugly, you guys. Really ugly. I remember in 2021, sometime around May of that year, it was Mother's Day, I remember, and even the great Londini got involved because a certain troll felt it was funny to make fun of the fact that I had lost a child. All because they were triggered. It's crazy to me, the amount of keyboard warriors, and that's not exclusive to TikTok, it's just I got more of it there. The amount of keyboard warriors I have seen on that app who would never say these things to you are insane. And that same hate is why I actually decided to train myself on how to use a firearm. So thank you for the inspiration, I guess. Because again, at the time, I was a single mom, divorced mama, you know, with a child, and I could not take that chance, right? So, but then again, you come to realize it's a lot of this, but they don't really have any action behind it. But then also I do know a few creators who've had things happen to them because of the hate you get online. It's not an easy job to stand up for your beliefs, especially when they are deemed unconventional or unpopular. But either way, guys, I'm glad you guys have stayed along for the ride. I really appreciate all of you. It's gonna be a new chapter for me. Again, like I said, I'm on the app. I'm just not posting anything political, and I'm not interested in creating any more accounts. So until things change on that app, for all I care, it can go down. I don't care anymore. With the experience I've had for 5 years, I just don't care. I do love my family, my TikTok family. I will miss all of you. But again, here's where you can find us. Check the description area for more information on that. I'll be forever thankful for TikTok, because now I have a husband and a baby I never thought I would have. Hey, life is funny, life is hilarious. I also met some amazing Kenyan creators on that app as well, who I would never have met otherwise, which I know is hilarious because I'm in the States. Some of them are actually in the States, ironically. But anyway, guys, I love you all. I hate rambling, but I had to make a video and kind of have an official goodbye TikTok video, if you will. Again, find me in other areas. I'm gonna be there, going strong, and I hope one day everything can change on that app, and then we'll be back. Otherwise, until then, it is goodbye for now. Keep it locked on my YouTube. Check, subscribe, like, comment. My comments are filtered. It's another story, but you guys can guess why. But I will review and approve when I get a minute. Share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video, which I'm hoping is going to be more often now. All my energy toward TikTok is gonna go toward my YouTube, and I'm gonna be talking about a myriad of different issues. It could be social, it could be political, it could be family oriented, personal. It's gonna be across the board, because I have a lot to say about a lot of things. And instead of leaving little comments all over the place, I want to just make a video addressing everything. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. And anyone who wants some art, because again, I used to do some art commissions, especially on my very first account, you can reach me here. Just click on that link over there and email me, and I can make you something nature themed. Yeah, anyway guys, I love you. Kenyan Hippie out.